Matthew 7, verse 14. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere Shalom, Labakariam, Shal Yash Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Be strong, Akim. We getting close to the end. So that gate that we trying to enter in, which a gate represents a door, a portal, a room that we're trying to get into, which is ultimately that ship, that fathership, salvation. Then we'll know that we've been called and chosen once we make it into that ship. But it's about to get tight. This gate, this narrow way, it's about to get more narrow. This is Acts 14, verse 22. Confirming the soul of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we through much tribulations enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shah. That's the main objective, the kingdom. But to get to the kingdom, we got to go through these tribulations. This is tribulations in Greek.
Strong's G 2347.
Thalipsis, which is a pressing together, as if you take two metal objects and you put something in between and then you squeeze it. That's called pressure, which is another definition for tribulation. The Lord is putting the pressure on us, and it's going to pick up more because we getting close. I just looked at gold. Gold just hit $3,333 per ounce. That's their number, 33. Things are picking up. Things is happening. Time is extremely short for those that know what's going on and those that don't know what's going on. The Lord is closing the curtains on Esau's kingdom, and we got to go deeper into this gate, this road that we're on, because the kingdom is right around the corner. This is pressure. Continuous physical force exerted on or against an object by something in contract with it. The force exerted per unit or area. The use, pressure, influence. Okay? Let me see what else we got here. That's good. So the pressure is on. Also another definition for tribulation, affliction, distress, straits. You see that? Straits. The straight gate. Let's look up this word, straits. A narrow passage of water connecting two seas or two other large areas of water. Straits, a channel. Let's see here. A sea, strait, a bad, difficult situation. So this is the pressure. We gonna come into more and more situations right now. Car, your family. Hey, I got my Ak, he just hit me up. This is the second day in a row. They just won't let him upload videos. And it's stressful. It's stressing me. But you know, all these are part of the pressure. This gate that we trying to make it through, which is to Yahushua, which is ultimately the door, because the kingdom is on its way. So Satan pulling all kind of tricks out the bag. No matter what you going through, Yahweh Bahashem Yahushua is with us through all these tribulations. But as you can see, this strait is a bad or difficult situations. Sorrowful conditions, difficult, trouble, crisis, a mass, right? A tight corner. It's about to get tight. Hot water, deep water, a jam. We about to go through certain jams, Certain times you're going to feel like you in hot water, you in deep shit now. These are all the tribulations, but Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah is going to pull his elect out of it. But we about to face some situations. This is just the road that we on. That's why it says confirming the souls of the Gentiles about these situations. And when you go into this word, Greek word for confirming,
Strong's G 1991, episterizo. Episterizo.
which is to confirm or to strengthen, but I want the root word to it.
Strong's G 4741, sterizo. Sterizo.
To render consent, to confirm one's mind. So this fight is going to ultimately be in the mind. So we're confirming the souls, we're confirming the mind of the hopeful elect, that we do much tribulations must enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. And that's the way the Lord set it up. So this is Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. So we got to enter in at these difficult positions. When the going gets rough, we continue. That's why another definition over here, it says that the disciples continue through these tribulations.
Strong's G 1696, emeno. Emeno.
Continue is
Thayer's Lexicon, second entry, enmeno. Enmeno.
so we got to continue, which is to remain, that we steadfast, to continue, to preserve in anything, whatever Satan throw right now, that the Lord preserve us. A state of mind, see that? So we confirming the mind, right? Which strengthens the mind, makes you think about Isaiah 33:6. Knowledge and wisdom shall be the stability of thy time, that you do much tribulation shall go into the kingdom. So while all this is happening, we're waiting for the kingdom. We're moving closer. Akim, we have a more sure word of prophecy. So we coming closer to the kingdom. So there's going to be more things thrown at us. But our job is to continue. But you can't if your mind is not stable. See, these other Israelites that's partying, you know, these brotherhood over breakdown Israelites, their minds are not strong, which ultimately goes into your spirit. So this exhortation, this is a daily thing. There's no breaks in this thing. Now, you know, we're full-time servants, full-time men and women of the Lord. So we need confirmation every day. We need exhortation every day, because the flesh is weighing on us, and the problems going to come 1, 2, 3. Then it's going to start hitting you with the 4, 5, 6. But if the mind is strong, if you've been prepped and you've been prepared and the Holy Spirit is with you, you shall remain in that straight gate. So I'm going to read it again. This is Matthew 7:13. Enter ye in at the straight gate. So this is the gate we got to go through. But we got to enter in, meaning your eye got to be single right now, which goes into whole. You got to be focused. Your light got to be on. Because something is brewing. The devil is about to get tricky, which means Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, ain't wasted no more time. Things about to switch, and it's going to happen quick as a thief in the night. So we know that this is a straight gate. For wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth unto destruction, and many there be which go in therein find it. So the broad world, which is the masses of people, they going to be on basically the world time. They on the world time. The world here is on. But with us, we on that difficult, that short, that narrow gate. Okay? This is 2nd Ezra 7:14. If then they that live labor not to enter these straight and vain things, they can never receive those that are laid up for them. So if we don't go through this gate, and there's the water on one side and the fire on the next, and only one can go at a time, we can never receive the kingdom of heaven. So expect more tribulations, because it's shaking up. It's damn near what? It's 10 a.m. in the morning. I just looked at gold. I saw it hit 3,333. I'm going through this lesson here. I'm going through tribulations. I said, man, I want to just throw this out there. You know, to who need to receive it, because I definitely need to get this out, because when we teach others, we teach ourselves first. So a true teacher is learning as he's teaching. Because, things are about to get very, very uncomfortable. And that's what we look into. We're not looking to be comfortable here. We hate it here. We don't want to be here anymore. This is Luke 13:24. Strive to enter in at the straight gate. So in other words, you looking forward to entering in at this straight gate. And a lot of brothers don't want to, because this gate represents tribulations, difficult times. This is St. John 16:33. I have said these things to you, that in me you may have peace. So who we rolling with? Yahushua. We got Yahushua as we enter in to this pain and difficult time full of pressure. We got Yahushua. So it says, in the world, this is the broad way here, in the world you will have tribulations. So if you're thinking about not continuing, you think it's going to get better because you so-called lead the truth or stop being an Israelite, you can never stop being an Israelite. That's your identity. That's who you are, bloodline. Now, you might be a rotten 2/3, but you still an Israelite, and you coming into the kingdom, but you just got to go through that second death. But in this world is done. It says, in the world, you will have tribulations. But take heart. I have overcome the world, so you continue in Yahushua. This world is done. And this is the ESV, by the way. This is, let me read this here. This is Romans 8, verse 35. Who shall separate us from the love of Hamashiach? Meaning, who gonna stop you from going and making it through that gate? Shall tribulations, or distress, or persecution, or famine, or nakedness, or danger, or sword? Will you allow any of these things to stop you from the path? But if you disconnect from Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua, you will be stopped. This is Romans 5:3. Not only that, but we rejoice in our sufferings. That's why it says strive to enter in. So we know that we in this truth to suffer. We're not looking for the good times. The good times going to be in the kingdom. And this pressure that we going through is going to be small business real soon. So it says not only that, but we rejoice in our sufferings, knowing that suffering produces endurance. So we getting stronger. Every time we overcome a bout, we getting stronger and stronger and stronger. So we got to stay the course. Once again, Luke 13:24. Strive to enter in at the straight gate. For many, I say unto you, will seek to enter in and shall not be able. Check that out. Then they're going to want to get down with the pain. I'll suffer, Lord. I'll suffer. I'll go through it. When they start seeing the beaming up process and the elect being scooped up, now all of a sudden you want to suffer for the name. You want to use the name. Nah, you can't get into this gate. This is done off predestination, man. So I want to end it right here. I'm going to read this again. This is Matthew 7:14. Because straight is the gate and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. That's what we're trying to find. Everlasting life. And few there be that findeth. So we found it, or it found us. And we want to stay right here. We want to continue right here. Because it's about to get wild. Giving all the praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKwadash. Double honor to the elders of Great Millstone who taught me this truth. A sincere Shalom, Labakarium, Shal Yasha Allah. That's peace to the hopeful elect of the nation of Israel. Shalom.